Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Mr. Burden, and welcome to High School Keyboarding. I'm going to go ahead and take you through some stuff that you need to know to get you started successfully and put you in the right direction to get an awesome grade in this course, which is what I'm definitely hoping for everyone. So, first things first, let's go over staff information. There is me, there's my mug shot. So just a little bit about myself. This is my 10th year overall teaching business. This is only my second year with eAchieve. Last year my job was split between Waukesha North High School and eAchieve Academy. Before that I worked at Oak Creek High School and also Racine Horlick High School. Um, I graduated from UW-Whitewater with my bachelor's degree in marketing, and I worked at a really neat sports and essentially an event marketing firm called GMR Marketing. It's right in New Berlin. Did that for a couple years before deciding to go back, and I got my master's degree in teaching. And this was definitely the right choice for me. I genuinely love being a teacher, and certainly get really excited about the opportunity to go ahead and hopefully help students. As far as this course goes, why don't we just go ahead and jump into course information. So, little course description. I'm not going to read this word for word. You can go ahead and do this on your own. But here's the breakdown. Unit 1, weeks 1 through 8 is really going to be focusing on proper technique for keyboarding. Something that you're going to hear me emphasize a lot is that technique is the key to everything as far as being an accurate typer, being a speedy typer. If you have proper technique, there is no question in my mind on whether or not you will get good at typing. You absolutely will. So this is really where the focus needs to be these first 8 weeks. And then you'll kind of find when we go into Unit 2, that's when you're going to continue your accuracy building, because when you're doing proper technique, you want to make sure that you're using the right finger and being accurate, of course, and I'll talk more about that another time. And then you start getting into building your speed a little bit. But you definitely need to walk before you can run in keyboarding. I think where a lot of students get maybe have a little bit of a misstep is because they try running before they walk. They try to go real fast and skip over some of maybe the technique things that they need to refine. I've taught keyboarding, oh my gosh, I've probably taught keyboarding close to 50 times, honestly. And the students that try and take shortcuts for technique, and when I say shortcut, I mean really don't focus on doing it the right way, or don't focus on using the correct finger to strike the certain key, are the ones who aren't going to be as speedy in the end. So in Unit 2, we'll also learn how to do some professional business documents. So letters, emails, reports, tables, and again, I'll talk more about all that later. Next thing, I'll jump to announcements, and as you can see, there's no announcements right here. I will send out an announcement, I would say roughly once a week, depending on when it is in the semester. And might be a little bit more or a little bit less, but it's really important that you read these announcements. This is definitely information that I want to communicate to you and to help you succeed in this class. And because I don't get to see you face to face every day, this is really a key way. See what I did there? That's my lame joke. Keyway, keyboarding, ha ha ha. I make lots of lame jokes. But this is really a significant and important way, and one of my only ways to really communicate to you. I mean, of course, we can do a phone call or email, but just emphasizing that it is important to read these announcements. Let's go back into the course information and go into learning targets. So there's 3 learning targets for this class. I would love to see everyone hit advance in all 3 learning targets. And the thing about keyboarding, the nice thing about it is this isn't rocket science or anything. Everyone in here can do it. I might not be able to get an A in, like I said, rocket science, but you can in keyboarding. So Technique, it's number 1 on here for a reason. This is what I want you to focus on. This is really the only one you need to focus on at the start of the class. I will break this down in another video or e-session, but this is really the key, is making sure you hit on all these points for proper body position, eye contact, and then proper keystroking, which means using the finger that I teach you to use to strike the appropriate letter. So for instance, if I tell you use the right middle finger to strike the I, that is the one that you should use, and then you bring it back to home row. But I'll talk more about technique at another time. Then we have speed and accuracy, which comes into play as we move through the course. And again, I'll break down this rubric at a later date. And then the document one. Let's go into grading policies. So I already went through the targets. Just know that all formative assessments are going to be colored in blue in your PACE chart, which I'll get to in a second. For the blue formative assessments, they're going to appear as either S or U, and these are going to essentially have formative assessments in here to set you up for success on the summatives. So you do the formatives, and if you do well on the formatives, you're going to find that the summatives go very, very smoothly for you. The summative assessments are in red. You'll see those in your PACE chart. They're also colored in red within the lessons folder, and I'll show you that by the end of this video too. These do count towards your final grade, and they must be completed to pass the course. So in this class, you'll either get an advanced, proficient, approaching, incomplete, or NEE, which stands for not enough evidence. The passing grades, kind of think of advanced as more similar to an A, proficient is a B, approaching to a C, and then there's just incomplete, which means you're not at a passing level. It means you submitted something, but it's not at a passing level. NEE, what that typically means is not enough evidence, which means you maybe submitted something wrong, or you submitted part of the assignment and not the whole thing, or something along those lines. So one of the things that you will find is that, well, I'll just go ahead and talk about it real quick right now, is this My Grades button over here. If you click on it, I'm not going to click on it because mine looks a lot different than yours, but essentially this is where you're going to see all the grades that I give you, all the feedback that I give you. There'll be like a little bubble icon. I will always give you feedback on every single assessment that you submit. That is part of my philosophy. Students put effort into their work, so I'm going to make sure to try and give you helpful and specific feedback. Advanced work, just look to the rubrics. This is how your course grade is going to be determined. These are 3 target scores, so this will always be in here. Let's see. Oh, I just want to quickly show you the PACE chart. So again, green is e-session, blue is formative. This is broken down by week. One nice thing, if you're logged into the PACE chart through your e-tools, you can actually check these off as you go, and it'll save. The summatives are in red, so I'll let you go through those on your own. Let's go into one lesson folder here. Your week 1 lesson folder, as it says here, is going to be in your getting started button, but this is your lessons folder will be for all your other weeks will be right here. Go in week 2. So here's an example. You can see I may have some other things that I think will be helpful to you in your folders, but you can see the blue, this is your formative assessment, and the wording matches up exactly with the PACE chart right there. What W2 stands for is for week 2. So you're going to see W2, W3, etc., and that just means week. Then your eAchive activities. Then you'll see these are the ones you're assigned. I will show you in a different video how to get set up with eAchive, but this is where you would look and you'd see, oh, I need to complete lesson 1, 2, and 3, 4. In eAchive, I'm also going to have screencasts. A former teacher actually did this, and they're really nice. She actually gives like an it's an up close video of how you should make the keystrokes, which again, it's all about technique, all about doing it properly. You do it properly, and you make sure you do. You'll then repeatedly do it properly, and you'll do really well in this course. Then week 2 technique quiz 1. And then this is actually stuff that I have hidden, but I'll always include any relevant material for you. So let's see, we did staff information, course, my grades, pay start, lessons folder, announcements. So I think that's it. Good luck with this course. I'm definitely looking forward to working with you, and don't hesitate to email me with any questions or anything along those lines. I definitely want to see you do awesome in this course. Have a great day.